Welcome to the Super Gold 60 Key Chart Signals and Analysis. This is Morris. We have three important charts, three important sectors to look at in the video. I want to begin with a very important and very bullish setup that we're seeing in the gold sector. We're looking at GDXJ. That's the primary intermediate we like to trade here. Even though it's called juniors, it's much more of an intermediate gold stock ETF, and it is one that I look to see perform remarkable, and that's on top. That's before our pinpointing good entry and exit positions on the ETF, which is something we can bring to the table here at Super Gold 60. I want to highlight some of the recent volatility. The market moved up through the area of the natural area of resistance, but it only held it for a couple of days and quickly went into corrective mode. Now, there's a couple things that I want to point out on this particular chart. The first one would be this formation that has recently configured as a bull wedge. And a bull wedge does exactly what you're looking to happen. And not only does this happen, but it happens with a gap on a price, which is extremely positive. So you see this particular formation, and it also sets up in somewhat of a pole and flag, and that is suggesting a move into the area of mid 60s, and I do look for that type of performance from GDXJ. The other thing that I would point out on the chart is the general candlestick formation. Now, when you look at the general movement on this particular, when it moved up and then down, it looked like you were heading for a three-stick formation that would be an evening star. When you see the evening star normally, you'll get the three-stick formation, and then what you see is a sharp move downward. It is confirmed initially by red candlesticks. When I say red, you'll notice these are full, and those in the current market are open for the most part. When you see the the closed ones, like we do over here from last November, they open high and close low, and that is an indicative of a market that is going to continue to correct. But what has happened here, and was a giveaway that this was only a correction and would soon resume to the upside, are all of the open candlesticks. And notice all of them. So look at today's particular candlestick. It opens all the way down here at around 46.40 and closes the day up here at 47.50. All of this suggests higher prices coming on the gold sector and in GDXJ in particular. The next sector we wanted to look at is, of course, the industrial metals, and we're looking at Freeport-McMoRan. This is an old favorite. It's a stock that we have knocked down consistent profits trading, as well as a very solid core position. We have an inverse head and shoulder formation, which in itself is very bullish. And on the bottom side of this particular chart, on the corrective action, we got into a very important formation. It's the three-stick formation. It is the morning star. So when you look at that, what you see here is stick 1, stick 2, and stick 3. It is followed through as a power star because it far exceeds the normal recommendation for it to qualification for it to be a morning star. So it ends up being a power star formation, and we gap higher. We're up 4.67 as a follow through on Freeport-McMoRan. Next target is going to be these areas of the recent highs at 50.45, and this is also a bull flag formation. It could also be calculated off the inverse head and shoulder breakout. So we are looking for a move targeting in the area of 55 on Freeport-McMoRan. Now, I have one more important chart, but first I wanted to highlight our weekend special, and that is our bedrock service. Really the core of what we do is Super Gold Signals. Now, Super Gold Signals normally is $229 for 12 months. We are offering this quality product for $199 for 14 months. With everything that's going on from the Fed to the war in Russia, Ukraine, this is a solid service to be involved in. We're also seeing inflation everywhere throughout the economy, but not here. Normally $229 for 12, now offering it $199 for 14, but only for this weekend. What do you do to qualify? Drop us an email and we will get you set up with this great service. Now, the last chart and the last sector that we wanted to look at is a technology company. And this technology company poses as an automobile company because it is that too. And of course, what I am referring to is Tesla. We've owned this for several years. Our core position is substantially lower, but it is a stock that we have traded successfully. We recently traded back late last year with a quick trade from 871, stepped out in the area of 1050, and of course it went all the way down to 700. Now recently we have seen a downtrend in this particular stock, but notice the action. I believe it is getting ready to light it up. It's one of my favorite tech picks, Tesla. The other thing that I would like to point out on this, I've talked about candlesticks in this video, but I want to show you another formation that is very bullish. It has nothing to do with the candlesticks, but the overall trading pattern. And what I'm drawing here, you'll notice, is a W pattern. A W pattern, particularly with a right side of the bottom at a much higher level. So we are seeing higher lows in the volatility, but now we've also broken the downtrend line. All of this is suggesting a move back up to the area of 1200. I am looking for that 1250 area to be taken out, likely by mid-year. I see a big rally coming right now in the tech sector, and I believe Tesla is going to be the leader in that. That's all for now. This is Morris with Super Gold 60 saying thank you. Don't forget to drop us a line to get the great deal on the Super Gold Signals service. That's all for now. This is Morris saying thank you.